time here waiting for this game to start. So we'll let's just move on to the next thing here. Give me 1 second.
Ricaforte asks, are you guys going to be streaming Friday or someone else? We stream all the time, man. We stream pretty much every day. So follow us, follow the joystick, lock it in here, and you'll be told when we are doing our streaming stuff. So thankfully with the PS4, it's very easy to do. So I know a lot of people on staff have been streaming stuff that way. And even more streams to come. So we are dedicated to this streaming idea, this philosophy, if you will, and so we will continue to provide the entertainment and play crummy games. Sometimes we play good games, though. I know Lydia was streaming Need for Speed Rivals recently. Richard did a live review of PS4's The Playroom. All that stuff is archived on our channel here. We also have a YouTube channel where you can watch some of those videos, and we have a website, joystick.com, where you can watch those videos and read words, if that's more your thing. So, yeah. It's probably not a good idea to invite us to Xbox Live parties right now, because we're not going to be able to talk to you. Wow, Vedichim
360 was $399 launch.
Yeah, man, remember that? That was like so expensive back then.
I bought my PS4 for $700 because I lived in Canada at the time.
Oh, okay.
You don't know from expensive, sir.
Rica Forte says, specifically us two, not just Joystick. Thanks, man. I like streaming with Xav. This is fun. And we did the PS3 launch live stream last week. You can watch that. And that's got both of us in it. But I think that's about it. We haven't really streamed much together.
No, I mean, we could definitely do it at some point. Yeah. PS4 stuff.
Oh, look at that crow, dude. That's so gross. It's such a gross, like, skinned crow. Yeah, welcome to Condemned Criminal Origins.
Love this game. This was probably one of my favorite games at launch.
Absolutely. Can you update the title thing up top?
It is updated, but it doesn't show updated unless you refresh the page. It doesn't live update, so if people are in the chat, it won't change the name unless they hit refresh, but it is updated, yeah.
So, I guess the real question is this the last, like, is this, because I mean this is Monolith game, but Sega was attached to it. Is this like the last good Sega game? Like, have we had a good game with Sega's name on it in a while? I know some people like Binary Domain, but...
That's unfair. I mean, they, man, didn't they publish Vanquish? Was that them?
Oh, yeah, Platinum? They did do Vanquish, yeah.
Vanquish, and I think they may have done, like, the original Bayonetta.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like,
okay, so
Sega's got some stuff. I mean, they got to stop making. They really have to stop making Sonic games. That stuff just needs to end. Oh God, it needs to end so hard. They're the worst. All right, here we go. Condemned Criminal Origins. Time to hear me scream.
This is a game where you play as a criminal investigator, a CSIer, if you will, and then you kind of get sucked into this crazy, creepy, culty kind of storyline. But most importantly, you pick up 2x4s and lead pipes, and you just wail on hobos all day. That is the gist of this game.
Which Dave does for sport.
Dude, yeah, it is the most, the most dangerous hunt is the hunt for
mankind.
Yeah. If you've seen Surviving the Game, Ice-T, excellent movie. That's pretty much this game is the video game version of that movie. We're
pretty awful people, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's entirely awful. I remember this game was really good.
I remember this game scaring the hell out of me.
Yeah, it's not only very scary, but it's one of the few games that's first person that gets melee combat so right. Like, it feels good, the controls are tight, and it's very unique in that way. I don't think there are many other games that I've played first-person melee games that are good. I mean, Call of Cthulhu had some good stuff, and
I'm pretty sure you're actually like playing as a forensic scientist in the police force in this. And I'm pretty sure that when they call CSI into a crime scene, there's more than just like one cop there. I think that they typically bring in a couple more people.
Yeah, but this is a weekend. This is a Saturday, so
Oh yeah,
it's skeleton crew.
I think Grand Theft Auto had just come out this week, so everyone called in sick. I'm just playing Grand Theft Auto 4. Oh, I got a flashlight and everything. Next gen lighting. Look at this. Look at these
Wetwork
textures.
points out the mannequins. Yes, the mannequins are
Oh boy, those mannequins
so creepy.
scare the hell out of me.
So creepy. Sonata points out that Chivalry is good FPS melee. Yes, that is true. That's a very good game. There was that other original Xbox game that was it was like Breakdown or something like that. I want to say it was Namco. That also had
First-person puking.
It also had a very good first-person combat, melee combat in it. I think that's a favorite of Luddy's. But, yeah.
I like that game. That game was pretty good. I don't remember finishing it, though.
Reckless says, condemned. Smack drunk grandpa in the face with a lead pipe.
That was actually the working title for a while.
Yeah. A1 Brown played Breakdown. Good game.
Here are the rest of the cops. FBI's on the scene. Over and out.
Fen Diesel says, you know, it was great DOA 4 in the 360. Totally agree. Oh, that was in January, not December. Thank you for that. I've been saying December for a while. And my lord, was that game fun at the time. Them avatars. I still think DOA 4 had one of the best, most kind of interesting lobby setup for online battles. It had that interactive lobby. You could run around and you could watch the fights on the TV, but you also had an avatar. You could dress up and you can, kind of do like fun little stuff. Like,
look how creepy this game is, man.
This game is super creepy. This is crime scene from the movie Seven, basically. Oh man, look at that Nokia phone. Play some Snake on it. Play some Snake.
Oh yeah, this is 2005. Smartphones not a thing.
Yep.
Or they just start. When did the first iPhone come out? Like 2005, right? Wasn't it around the same time?
I don't know. I'm an Android guy, so.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
I have forever hated Apple products until I got a MacBook Air, and now I love them. But
look at this detective mode before Batman did it.
Yep. What do you got to say about that, Batman? Where are your blacklight mechanics? So yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm solving crimes. I'm solving crimes all kinds, folks.
Alfather says this had some of the best forensics gameplay until L.A. Noire.
Was there a lot of forensics gameplay in L.A. Noire?
I do not remember it. I remember playing L.A. Noire the week
remember.
before E3, and then we went to E3.
I really didn't like that game.
Never
that
came
game,
back.
like, to me, was just like really, really crappy.
Mm-hmm. Cool Phantom likes the shadows, so.
I mean, it's a good-looking game.
Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. I mean, even coming back to it, I'd say it's kind of like playing Doom 3 now. Like it looks a little dated, but it's not horrible. It's not bad. Potato Wheelchair. Question for the streamers. Does the fact that the PS4 has removed game audio for a bunch of the games when you stream them completely botch that feature? I would never watch a game stream without game audio, LOL.
I don't think it's not specific to the platform. I think it's a
developer thing.
It's a developer thing.
So like NBA 2K14, I know specifically doesn't like do the audio because they have licensed music and stuff in there. So just for licensing purposes, they have to cut the audio. So I don't know. It's up to developers. I don't think it's a make or break of the feature.
They took it out in Battlefield specifically because in Battlefield it could ruin the campaign story. I think they take it out because of the narrative. Like you can hear the gameplay sounds, but you can't hear the dialogue.
Yeah.
I mean, some of that makes sense, I guess. The thing that bothers me is like the app is not smart enough to duck the audio, so you have to manually change the audio of the game so you can actually be heard. Like if you play Knack, I think when Richard was streaming Knack, for example, he had to go into the settings and change the audio settings of the game because the system is not smart enough, or the app is not smart enough to duck the audio to make the audio in the game lower.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least it has Twitch streaming.
Yeah.
I think hopefully Xbox One doesn't have it at launch. The news came out today. I hope that what happens is when it gets it does something about the quality, because the quality of PS4 streams is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
You can't set bitrate. You can set like a variable thing, like you'd set like a window of bitrate, for example.
Right.
And so watching some of that stuff, it can be pretty rough. So hopefully when the Xbox One stuff starts, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One will give you better options for quality.
Right. Okay, so I dropped a list of games that we're playing in the chat again. We're streaming Xbox 360 launch games if you just joined us, and we've already gone through Hexic HD, Geometry Wars, King Kong the game, the movie presented by Ubisoft and Doritos, and we also we also played Perfect Dark Zero, and now we're on to Condemned Criminal Origins. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something, you laugh, you love, and you grow. That's our goal here, guys. That's our goal.
Man, this game is awesome. I just kind of want to play this game nonstop now. I didn't like Condemned 2 though.
No, I actually didn't like Condemned 2 either. I think it lost a lot of the atmosphere and moodiness that was in this. Because this game was really good at building tension, and it wasn't just all jump scares and stuff like that. There were a few of those, but it was really good at setting up an atmosphere and kind of building up to some creepy surprise or whatever. So I think that was lost a bit in the sequel.
We're getting a question about Gun, if it was an Xbox port. It was. It's cross-gen. Like, you're seeing some of that stuff this generation, too. Obviously, Ghosts and Battlefield is cross-gen. Although Battlefield on PS4 and Xbox One look more comparable to, or comparable to the PC version, which console versions have never been able to do that before. So I'm getting into combat here.
Nice. Get ready to start wailing on them hobos.
Well, first I have my gun. I think I have to get to a point where I lose my gun, and
you're gonna get and spoiler alert, but you're gonna get surprised by a dude who removes your gun from your person.
Your person, yeah.
So those cross-generation games, I remember specifically Hitman on the last generation of consoles. Hitman Blood Money was very different on original Xbox and on Xbox 360. That Mardi Gras level specifically, so many people. I love how you're like in a most dangerous situation and you're just like stopped so you can watch a video on your phone.
Yeah. Hey man, someone sent me Cats Dancing. Like, there's never a bad time for that.
Yeah. DJ Totem says Dead Space 2 was the last game that really scared him.
Oh, I forgot you could turn your gun upside down and just pistol whip fools.
Nice.
Oh, that's happening.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
I'm doing this.
Double Agent A1 Brown says on 360 and Xbox was vastly different. This is true.
Yeah, even the story I think was different on all the platforms. Even the PS4 version has the PS3 version. Oh god, no, the PS2 version. Jeez, there's so many PlayStations. That story was different. I think you even play a co-op mission as a female Splinter Cell, which I think was the first time they've ever had that.
Yep.
I don't even know if they have female Splinter Cells in the multiplayer now. I don't think they do actually. So.
No, I don't believe they do.
Where am I going here? Am I checking doors? I'm opening doors all kinds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so glad this door was closed because there was so much interesting stuff happening in this room. Oh, you can close doors? I appreciate a game that allows me to close a door. As weird as that sounds.
Minum7 says Hitman Blood Money was the game that made him go wowzers thanks to that Mardi Gras level. Yeah, how crazy was that? Walking down the street with so many character models. I mean, there were a lot of repeats, but just having that many on screen was pretty damn impressive.
I 1000'd that game, and you have to play that game 4 times to get all of the achievements. Look, this guy, like, I totally saw you running in here, buddy. Oh, pistol whipped.
Coy Conrad says Bioshock creeped the hell out of him. Yeah, that was a very, very creepy game.
I'm ending
I
this.
just love that you're pistol whipping people instead of like actually shooting them. It's so good.
I shot him in the gut after I pistol whipped him for a while, just to teach him who's boss.
You got to establish dominance with these hobos, man.
It's true.
That's how it works. It's how you got to do it, you know? Make them show you their neck. Get in a submissive state.
What? I feel like this is going to turn into a conversation about your weekend, and I really don't want that to happen.
No, it's you know, you never seen the Cesar Millan show, the Dog Whisperer or whatever.
The Dog Whisperer? No, I've never
like
seen
that.
the Dog Whisperer.
Yeah, I mean, when a dog rolls on its back and it shows you its neck and its belly, that's a submissive state. That's that dog telling you that, hey, you know, you're my master. Like, I owe allegiance only to you.
I feel like this got real weird, real fast.
Well, you know, you gotta expect this stuff whenever I'm on a stream. I mean, I might talk about wild hogs. I might talk about the submissive state of dogs.
You do talk about wild hogs an amazing amount.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't I? It's I would
yeah,
say
why not, right?
It's the comedy of our generation, I would say, you know?
Oh, that door closing was not creepy at all.
Wow, Wolfgar, only peasants play Xbox? Well, you know.
Whoa.
That's not cool.
What are you
man.
trying to say, man? Are we not friends anymore?
Yeah, I guess he's.
Come on,
he's,
man. I thought we
talking
were
down to us.
bros. What happened to our brosiveness? What? Oh, I forgot that there was like some whole creepy thing that's going on in this game. Other than it being generally creepy. I mean, like...
Yeah. This
you
whole
see
game is
flashbacks
just
and stuff.
a creepy creep fest.
Did I just go into this room so I can see some weird flashback thing? Okay, now I'm in a closet. Oh, I forgot you could run. Oh, this game has everything. Look at this next-gen running, too.
A1 Brown, I wasn't aware that the 360 launched in medieval England. Yes, Microsoft is known for making transitive trans-time devices. Yeah. Afro Monkey 1, Dave, when is Dumb Podcast coming back? Never, sorry. I do Wordarango now, though, if you want to listen to Wordarango.
What podcast?
I used to do a podcast about writing comedy with my friend Ben. It was called Dumb Podcast because I am an amateur comedian on the side, and yeah. But listen to Wordarango.
Have you been doing a lot of
stand up? No,
sets?
no.
Is that a term?
Yeah, sets. Gigs. Is also it, but no, I haven't in a while because we've been very busy with this whole joystick website. So
I feel like
that is...
Dave, you'll appreciate this. You know when you play games at a press event and the guy's standing over your shoulder judging you harshly because you don't know how to play your game. I feel like that's what streaming is like now because I don't remember where I'm supposed to go, and I feel real bad about it. And I don't.
Yeah. Well, the problem is like this building's so dark, so usually developers will use like lights to kind of
is this
say,
even
"Hey,
showing
come on
up
this way,"
in the stream? Well, see, I saw a guy run this way, and I thought I had to go this way. Do I have to crouch? Is there a crouching mechanism button? No, see, I thought I had to go this way, but like this wood is blocking my way. Chat, tell me where I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm so lost.
Guide our criminal origins. Kind of.
Can I just like pull out my phone and play Snake? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
I really wish you could do that in this game. That would be so awesome. Mighty Migosh says that fuse box in the room with the flashback.
Oh. Look at this, chat. You're amazing.
Oh yeah, Mike is not a mod in this chat.
You're a mod now, so you can set that stuff up.
Oh, I can
here
set
we
him
go.
as a mod? Okay.
Micah. Thank you, sir. Oh, there goes my gun.
I don't know if I can set him as a mod.
I think you click on his name and then you just go to up or something.
Okay. Ignore, follow, timeout, ban, voice, unvoice, channel, profile,
It's
message.
the last one that says up, I think.
I don't have that, actually. I only have 6 icons there.
Okay, so Mike Suzek, you're saying?
Yeah, Susie's
All right,
in the chat, so.
Done it. Done.
Excuse us, guys. Our coworker Mike is in the chat, so we're going to try and give him mod status here.
Oh, yes. This is awesome prompt. It says, you need a weapon. You better rip that thing off the wall. Sweet. Now we turn into Hobo Simulator 2013. Hobo Beating Simulator, at least.
I just tried to do that mod shortcut there, Jordan, and it did not work, so.
No, I don't know why, but it's fine. I set him as a mod. It's fine. We're good.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us, Mike. If you want to answer questions or drop links for people, they probably want to know about our PS3 launch live stream. So a link to that would be handy. Also, a link to our Xbox One coverage, because we're doing this Xbox 360 launch live stream as a kind of celebration slash homage slash time travel
Slash goodbye.
experience. Yeah, slash goodbye, slash pouring out some oldie for our fallen comrade.
Oh, here we go. Oh, let's go, buddy.
I don't think you have the power yet, Mike. It doesn't look like it next to your name anyway. But yeah, look at that blocking, that parrying, you know. It's a good thing that in the cop school they teach you how to fence with a lead pipe.
Oh, I totally forgot you could execute dudes. Oh, I snapped his neck. Game of the year. Can we just name this Game of the Year, please?
We need a new Condemned. We really do, because I feel like there aren't enough games that just quench that bloodlust, you know?
That allow you to just destroy people. Oh, yeah, you know what? We need to... Oh, God, did I just ban Mike Suzek? I think I just banned Mike Suzek.
You banned him. Sorry, Susie. You are banned.
God God, the chat moves so fast. I don't know what's happening. All right, here we go.
No, people are just
No,
dropping
he
stuff
says that
in
he's
there.
up. I don't know what's going on. He's trying to drop all these links in here, and it's not working.
Yes, Mighty Migosh, there was a sequel to Condemned Criminal Origins. We were talking about it a bit earlier, and we did not like it as much as this one. Koi Conrad, we did not ban you. We would never ban you. Unless
Oh
you
man,
did
I banned
something ban-worthy.
Suzek. I banned Suzek by accident for talking for 600 seconds. The chat moves so fast, and I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry, Suzek. It's all right. Don't worry about it. We're good.
We love
People don't want to see anything other than Condemned right now. Let's not go crazy.
They're too engrossed in the condemning. They are trying to condemn us, but we are incondemnable. Uncondemnable? I don't know. But thank you for joining us. So in Condemned, you play as a forensic investigator / murderous dude who just wails on people with pipes and 2x4s. And there are even like 2x4s with nails in them that are just like, it's like, what? This guy will pick up anything in the environment he can get his hands on and just beat the crap out of people because that's justice. And he went to the Judge Dredd School of Policing. That is street justice. Street Justice, starring Condemned Criminal Origins.
Wait, am I not supposed to be going towards this horrible smell?
You want to get that spectrometer to pick up the ghost, the ectoplasm. So you got to go find that ectoplasm.
You're not helpful. You're not helpful in the least. I'm here, like it's full. I'm full red here. I'm not seeing nothing.
Cop 62, except the most powerful weapon of all, his Nokia phone. Yes, that is a potent. Maybe you got to pull out the black light.
No, it does. Remember, this game doesn't let you pull out anything at any point. It is just.
Oh, it's a bird on the floor, is what A1 Brown says. Bottom of the floor in front of the door. There's a raven under you. So get that raven. By the double doors, I would imagine.
Oh, I was standing on top of it.
Yeah.
That's why. Oh, I got an achievement. Nice.
Oh man, you can actually see your feet too. Next gen feet.
Next gen feet. Look at that. Like he's tap dancing. All right, so now we need to go. I'm assuming in this direction, where we came from.
Mm-hmm. I would say just follow the sound of crazy hobos.
I can't really hear any crazy hobos, but I'm gonna assume there's. Oh boy, frame rate. Hey, how you doing?
Aaron Meyer 37 says freakishly small feet. I would say dainty feet, petite.
I think I'm going the wrong way.
He probably wears a size 7 shoe.
Hey, you know what? He's a tough dude.
He's a tough dude. He
do
exclusively
I gotta go
buys
through
Converses.
this? Do I gotta go through here? No, that's not what I have to do.
Put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it. All right. People want me to move on at some point. Move on to the next game.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't look like they want you to ever stop playing Condemned.
I mean, I don't ever want to stop playing Condemned.
So I'll drop the list of games in the chat again for you guys. Whoops. That is actually a tweet that I tweeted. That is not the list of games. Sorry about that. Here's the list of games. So far we played Hexic HD, we played Geometry Wars, we played Kameo, Elements of Power.
God.
And,
are you physically unable to say that name correctly?
Possibly. We played Peter Jackson's King Kong, the game, the movie presented by Ubisoft and Doritos, and we played some Perfect Dark Zero. So what do you guys want to see next? Boss Cowbell says Project Gotham Racing 3.
Oh yeah, sure, we can do that.
Al Father says Too Human. Tom Douse says get that PGR 3 on the go. Amethyst 87 says PGR. So it looks like Project Gotham is going to be our next game.
Cool.
So what do you remember about Project Gotham? Because I remember like the in-cockpit view was pretty badass, and you could actually like look around inside your car. And I haven't played many games like that.
I can't play racing games unless I'm playing in cockpit.
Yeah, like it's weird. Like I actually had a discussion with a friend about this recently, and he likes to play racing games outside of the car, like looking at the car because he wants to see the car while he's driving. And I'm more a fan of like that kind of immersive experience of like being in the cockpit, like feeling like I'm actually driving that car.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the good example is I'm playing. This guy's gonna throw an axe at me, by the way. That is in no way dangerous. I was playing Need for Speed Rivals on PS4, and that game really I tried playing it in cockpit, and it just doesn't look right. I feel like I'm a little too low to the ground. I mean, the reason why I need to play in cockpit is because I can figure out spacing in the car better than I can outside of the car, which is stupid, but that's exactly why. But for me, yeah, I can't play that game out of cockpit.
Yeah. So we've got some other fans of cockpit racing. Aaron Meyer 37 says cockpit only for him, her. So yeah, that's good. Welcome to Team Cockpit. Hashtag Team Cockpit.
Oh, I forgot that I have a taser too.
A1 Brown plug and joystick. Thanks. We appreciate it. Keep us well stocked in Mountain Dew and Doritos, and so that we can keep doing these streams. Wow, he just threw an office chair at you, and you tased the crap out of him. Good stuff. Oh, you're gonna do an execution?
Oh yeah, totally. I totally rammed that dude's head into my knee.
Was that your knee or was that a headbutt? I couldn't even tell.
I don't know. Next gen knees look like heads. You know.
Menom7 says hashtag Team Zoom Out. That's cool, you know. Whether you're bone in or boneless, you know, we accept
bone
everyone.
in. Come on, it's not even a discussion.
Yeah, I don't think it's a wing unless there's like
I know.
Maybe
your
that you're
freakish
eating, you know?
creations.
Yeah. Hashtag Team McNugget for me, I guess.
Oh, God. I don't like McNuggets.
Yeah, it's the only thing that.
Oh, what?
W. Johnstone 1 says Project Gotham Racing, the garage mode where you could walk around the car was amazing. That is true. That is very true. That was super, super cool. Video games.
Video games. All right, let's throw in Project Gotham.
Okay.
That's Condemned Criminal Origins, an amazing game. Oh, wait, am I getting hit by some hobo? Oh, I just died. I guess.
Yeah, you have to make sure there are no hobos around. You're not allowed to.
You need to check your 6 for hobos at all times. Right, I'm going to swap in PGR.
All right, Zav's going to pop in Project Gotham Racing, and I posted the list of games earlier, but we've already been through Hexic HD, Geometry Wars, we've played some Cameo, Elements of Power, and we played some Perfect Dark Zero. We just got done some Condemned Criminal Origins, and now we're going to move on to Project Gotham Racing. So, Project Gotham Racing is a game, it's a grand experiment, where Gotham City holds a race for all the superheroes. So you can choose to play as Aquaman or the Flash. I don't know why the Flash would drive a car, but sure, he likes to drive sometimes too. That actually makes me think of the very weird, funny scenarios. Like imagine the Flash in a car stuck in traffic. Like how mad would that guy be?
So weird thing about Project Gotham Racing 3, put it in, no update, no title update. I've never put this game in the system, and there was no title update.
Wow, the rare doesn't need a day one patch game. So.
Oh wait a minute, no, it just asked me to pick a. It just asked me to pick a place to play. Yeah, so.
Okay. So Boss Cowbell
playing game online.
Boss Cowbell says no one likes Aquaman. Clearly you haven't played Injustice because he's pretty awesome in that. And some people do like Aquaman, I'm sure. I can't specifically name them or tell you who because nobody's ever said to me they like Aquaman before, but they got to be out there somewhere.
No one's playing Project Gotham Racing. I kind of feel like the PS3 has that over the Xbox 360 because we played legit online games of like Resistance and what was it? Not Ridge Racer. What was the other stuff we played online? We played a bunch of games online on PS3.
We played Carbon.
Carbon online. Yeah, and people were just playing online. Like we didn't set it up. It was just like it was happening. The world around us was revolving, and people were actually playing that game. So I'm gonna play some. Hopefully, the solo career doesn't make me do anything stupid.
Chromatics asks if you're inviting people to play Project Gotham 3. Zav is online. His gamer tag is X-Ray Alpha Victor.
Drop it in chat.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to play with him, find him. Find his person online and play with him. Because misery loves company.
It certainly does.
And Manjiaomi says Aquaman is good in Injustice. I mean, they keep nerfing him for a reason, right? And he is very good in that game. So Chromatics, let me get on it. Get on it, bro.
So we're in here. We're in the campaign for PGR. Now, if people are going to jump online, then we'll do an online race, probably get one of those out. But let me just do like a regular race. We'll buy a car, we'll do a regular race, and then we'll see if anyone's playing online, and then we'll just jump onto like Ridge Racer or something next. How about that?
Okay.
Let's start blazing through some of this stuff.
Yeah. Abdi Johan says, don't go ragging on Missouri. I don't think anybody did.
Did anyone rag on Missouri? No, my girlfriend's from Missouri. You cannot rag on Missouri. Missouri, respect.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you have to put the car in your garage. Look at this hot action. I wonder if Forza 5 has this. Or is it Forza 4? I lost count.
Moving that cursor around is like using Internet Explorer on Xbox 360. Like, it looks so crummy.
Oh my god.
Big Daddy Fat Stacks says, dude, launch 360 system sucks so much blank. They did. I think
Hell,
I've
this
gone
one
through
is
about
screwing up on me all day today. It's been freezing up and stuff. I've already had to restart it like 3 times. How many systems have you gone through?
5.
Yeah, I was on 5 too. Although I think I upgraded because to the Slim. Like one of those new systems wasn't because of a faulty thing.
Mm-hmm.
I did just want to get a Slim because my old Xbox was starting to sound rough.
Yeah.
It still looks pretty good though.
I got a Slim with the Kinect package because I was so pumped to play Kinectimals, but yeah, then it wasn't very good. But Big Daddy Fat Stacks has his beat. He's gone through 7 Xbox 360s, so congratulations. I don't. It's not a very good stat to have on your player card, but
yeah,
nonetheless, it happened.
Not a good thing. You know what though? I will say this: PS3 still got my launch unit, 60 gigabyte, fully backwards compatible PS3.
Yeah,
sitting
me
right
too.
there, still works perfectly fine. Although it's sounding a little rough. Someone on Twitter was saying it was probably sounding rough because the heatsink on it, not the heatsink, but the God, what that stuff that you put on the CPU. I'm drawing a blank. The
glue, the jelly,
the silver, the Arctic silver stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like toast by now. So he said you can open it up and replace it yourself. And I'm like, I don't really want to open up my fully backwards. Oh boy, fully backwards.
Thermal
compatible.
paste. We have
Thermal
about 8
paste. There you
people
go.
who are
Jeez.
just mad that we didn't know what thermal paste was.
Listen, I know the company that makes it, but I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, you try
I
having.
was playing Perfect Dark Zero today. Okay, my brain is gone.
Yeah, and you try holding a conversation at 120 miles an hour in a Ferrari.
It's alright, I'm in last place, so.
So one of the things I really love about Project Gotham Racing 3 is that it so expertly towed the line between feeling like an arcade racing game and having some really good simulation elements to it. Like it's a great kind of middle ground between those two disciplines. It's not so sterile and so doctor's office-y like Gran Turismo is, and yet it's not like a burnout game, One of the other great racing games I think that did that really well too was the first Need for Speed Shift. So that's something I appreciated about Project Gotham, and I love the series, and I certainly played a crap ton of PGR 3. So
I remember being better at this game than I'm actually performing here, but I miss it. I mean, it's a shame that Bizarre's done.
Yeah, that is a real shame.
Microsoft does own this license, but I mean, they have Forza, so I don't see them asking Turn 10 to make another racing game for them. I'd be surprised. Especially since, Forza Horizon, I guess, could have been what PGR was, right? It sort of had that system in it too, like not kudos, but a similar sort of like point system.
Right.
It had like a goofy story thing to it too.
Yeah, the story was really dumb. It was like basically the Woodstock of racing, but really obnoxious, annoying people attending it. And it was open world, and it was it was a decent enough game. And I think that was what they farmed it out to. I want to say Playground Games. Yeah, it was a different development.
That wasn't Turn 10, right?
No, it wasn't Turn 10. So, but that's interesting though, because now they have that other studio who can kind of either go on and make more Horizon games or try and make something a little different in the racing.
I mean, they could just make PGR because Microsoft owns PGR.
Yeah.
I wonder how many of the Bizarre people might be like kicking around any of those old teams.
I don't know.
They lost their gig over at Activision because they shut down that studio after Blur. Although I didn't like Blur at all, but
I wasn't a fan of Blur either. Split Second I think was way better than Blur, but
oh yeah, that came out like the same day too.
Yeah, and some of those devs have gone over.
That team got destroyed too. That team doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Disney dropped the hatchet on them.
Disney kicked them out.
But I think Bizarre, some of those people went on. It was like Hog Rocket Games or something like that.
Oh yeah, you were mentioning that earlier.
Yeah, now they're doing like mobile games and stuff, which it's fine. More power to them. Stay employed. We hate
Fails.
hearing about people getting axed, and we certainly don't enjoy writing those posts, and we don't enjoy having to use the layoffs tag on our website. So,
yeah. So I mean, I remember really liking this game, even on the original Xbox, PGR 3, not PGR 3, PGR 2. On the original Xbox, I thought was a really great game too.
yeah.
What was that other game? You know, a game I played a lot of on the original Xbox. This is gonna sound dumb, but Midtown Madness.
Okay.
I just played that game because it had. Remember, not every game had the soundtrack support where you can use your own music from your hard drive.
Right.
That
right.
game did, so I used to play that online a lot with friends, and we just like blast Talib Kweli or some other really
Or
old hip hop.
311. Probably listened to a lot of 311 back then.
I listened to more hip hop than 311.
Oh, okay.
I mean, 311 I listen to in the car when I drive around crying to myself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see if anyone's playing online. If no one's playing online,
so
then we're good.
Belly X Jelly is chromatic in the stream. It's really hard to read your
Tell
green.
him to add me.
name.
I don't.
Yeah, add him. X-Ray Alpha Victor.
X-Ray Alpha
I will.
Victor. We'll
I
jump
will-
in. Sure.
Type it in the chat again for you guys. Send them an invite or send them a message or of love and respect.
Someone sent me a message on Xbox Live, and it had the word "dick" in it. So
Yeah, that's not cool. Don't send those messages.
whatever. Do what you
So
gotta do.
Midtown Madness, was that the game that was that had the DeLorean in it? That you basically, I remember it was really cool because they had like a lot of stuff you could wreck in the streets. Like you drive down an alley and you could like knock down vendors and like things would break apart and there was like destructibility, and I thought that was like really awesome. Was that what Midtown Madness was?
Yeah. It was. I don't know if there was destructibility. I don't really remember destructibility too much, but I do remember, for example, there was.
Oh no, that's a different. Yeah, that's not the game I'm thinking of. What is that game?
You could drive off of like the air. You could drive off of the map and kind of go through. I think there were like signs you can go through, sort of like what Need for Speed does. I don't really remember,
Right.
but that game was pretty awesome.
Oh, Reckless. That's it. Kuda
You're
Sauce.
thinking of
Thank
Reckless,
you.
yeah.
Reckless. Yeah, that was the one with the DeLorean, and yeah, that was good times. I actually, much to my shame and regret, I actually bought that before I bought Halo for the original Xbox. Like that was the first
Reckless?
game I bought. Yeah, Reckless at a Best Buy. My best friend at the time, Josh, I was living with him, and we went over to the Best Buy, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, and all that, and yeah, it was.
Here we
It
go.
was
We got
not
someone online.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure is not good, you guys. So.
All right. So what's going on? Why can't I just? Can I just like press start? Start this game up? What's happening? I don't need to change my car. We're good. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is gonna be the greatest race of all time. 2v2
Yeah.
here.
Don't ignore that friend request from Belly Jelly, by the way.
Oh, I
It's,
didn't. I missed it. I must have been looking off screen. Oh, he just sent it to me right now.
Nice.
Can you join games in progress in PGR?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, I gotta mask my list here while I do this. So give me 1 second.
All right. Going back to the Spartan. Drinking that cup of coffee. So
Can't
if you
believe
want
it.
to
Can't
know,
believe I played PGR. It's just so
yeah,
disappointed.
can't believe you spent so much time on that boss fight in Perfect Dark Zero. So yeah, we're streaming Xbox 360 launch games. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you've been watching, you know that already. If you just joined us, we have a ridiculous list of games that I'm going to drop in the chat again. And so we've been playing. Hexic HD, Geometry Wars, Perfect Dark Zero, Cameo, and we played some Condemned Criminal Origins, and now we are in Gotham City for the annual Justice League Raceathon. So we're going to go. Xav, I believe, is playing as Wonder Woman right now in her Ferrari. Oh, yeah, you missed it. When you were switching games, I invented a fantastic scenario where Project Gotham Racing is actually an annual race in Gotham City where the Justice League takes part in street racing. So, because the idea
you're starting to lose it, buddy.
the idea of the Flash sitting in a Ferrari and driving it is just hilarious to me. So, yeah,
All right, let's
And,
not start this game at Jelly Belly because someone's added me. So let's see if we can get someone else into this game before we switch games.
So, yeah, that's something we will also do. If you're playing any of these games, we will play them with you because we love you and we respect you. So
I don't know if we respect you.
Yeah.
If we're playing games like Perfect Dark Zero, that just seems like the opposite of respect. And I apologize for that.
Yeah. Well, it's something. We're doing something here with you guys.
Exactly.
But the important thing is we're doing it with you guys. We're not alone in this, and only together can we win the good fight.
Oh man, they keep changing the class on me, guys. All right, let's take Class A. Let's get a race going. Do I have to press start? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You just heard me knock over a can off my desk here.
Oh,
and I
no.
apologize for that. I've spilled Mountain Dew on my rug. Which means that I'm going to have to get down on all fours and suck it out of the carpet.
All right,
because it's my last Mountain Dew.
How do we?
No more dew on the mountain.
I really hope that you're actually not drinking Mountain Dew because.
Oh no, I totally am. I told you. I bought 2 Milky Way bars last night and 3 cans of Mountain Dew because how else do you stream Xbox 360 launch games?
Hey, what's up? Why can't we start this game? Let's start. I press the start. Let's do it. Let's start this game.
Let's start it up.
Jelly. I think Belly Jelly is in control here, so let's get it going.
Ate a tree. Stream over. Ruined by Mountain Dew. Brought to you by Doritos.
Here we go.
Guilty. Let me find this
Joystick
dude.
provides you the best in Project Gotham Racing 3 streams.
Stop moving, chat. Okay, Guilty has been banned. So, yeah, you're welcome, Reckless. Yeah, if there's anybody being a jerk face, let me know. Point it out in the chat, and I will take care of it because I have the sword next to my name. So, yeah. I wish there was some Mountain Dew Code Red I could have bought. I would have bought that because that's actually
Those
like
are
a
like the
legitimate
special edition Mountain Dews.
Well, no, they actually I think it became just a main flavor, but that's like it's the red Mountain Dew and it's actually like tasty. I like it, which feels weird to admit, but we all have dark sides to our personality. So, yes, it is a banhammer traditionally, Abdi Johan, but for Twitch it is a sword. So
Yeah,
we've vanquished them.
sideswiped.
Yeah, Ada Tree Code Red is more like a local product these days, I think. Yeah, I think it's an actual established flavor in the cornucopia of Mountain Dew taste sensations.
No,
I will call them taste sensations. Sure.
You know, I was playing. Oh boy, I was playing Need for Speed Rivals the other day, and campaign stuff or the single player stuff, and I noticed, man, that game still has problems with rubber banding like crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I just like you know, so Criterion is probably my favorite racing game developer. They made Burnout, they made the Burnout games, Burnout Paradise, and now they're on the Need for Speed stuff. They did most want it, and Ghost Games, which is made up of a lot of Criterion Games talent.
Yeah.
Need for Speed Rivals. Now, I bring this up because I think Criterion is very unique in that they make racing games where spinning your tires actually makes you go faster than like just straight up accelerating. So when you drift around corners, you can actually pick up speed by spinning your tires like crazy. And I think that's really awesome. It's unrealistic as all get out, but it is very awesome. And yes, Special Z232 Burnout was the shiz. It was very good. It was... I love those games so much. Burnout Revenge is the best one. That on Xbox 360. I actually got in top 10 rank in that game. Burnout Paradise, I think I maxed out around 70 or something, but yes.
Oh, come on. Reset the timer. Oh. Damn it. Oh, I was trying to see if I could crash into someone coming the other way.
Really? You're that guy? You're going to be that guy?
Why not? We're having fun. All right, let's move on to... that was terrible, because I'm awful at that. Let's move on to Ridge Racer real quick, see what's up with that, and then we're going to blaze through these last couple games.
Okay. You sure you don't want to review X-Ray Alpha Victor's gamertag, though? You should probably give him some negative points for
thanks, guys.
bad sportsmanship. So, yeah, we're going to move on here. And the Real You Anonymous, yes, we wish you were, or Real Unanimous, yes, we wish you were at home to play with us too, but we'll take your viewership. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate all you guys tuning in to watch us here on the stream. We are playing A boatload of Xbox 360 launch games. We've already been through a ton. We've been through Cameo, we've been through Condemned Criminal Origins, Geometry Wars, Hexic HD, and we just played Project Gotham Racing, Project Gotham 3, and here's the list of games that I'm going to drop in the chat here. And yeah, so we're going to move on to our next game here, and I think Xav did say it was Ridge Racer, but I can't rightly remember because I have a lot of things going on right now, including you in the chat room. So if you have any questions, any concerns, drop them in the chat, try and answer them, try and call you out as best we can. So Pride of PR7, Ridge Racer was actually quite fun to play. Yes, it is a celebrated series, a revered series of racers, and we enjoy them. So yeah. Sonic Plies, I don't know what you're...
We got Ridge Racer in the system.
So we're going to the ridges. We're racing to the ridge right now. Ridge Racer 6.
Yes, so this generation, I think, is the first generation that I can remember in a long time where Ridge Racer is not launching with the system.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it goes only as far back as PlayStation 1, but... Usually the Namco has a Ridge Racer locked and loaded, ready to go. I guess they couldn't save that unbounded hot action. Oh man, I'm gonna play. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna play Pac-Man for the next 20 minutes.
So VidGeek, who was Ich Herzog that you played with before, he says he's going to start a lobby in Ridge Racer. So if you want to join up with him,
do it.
So, Skate Punk, you just joined us. Thank you for joining us. What's up, Joystick? Well, we're playing Xbox 360 launch games is what's up. We're going through quite a few of them. We've played Perfect Dark Zero already. We played Geometry Wars. We've played Hexic HD. We played Cameo. We played Condemned Criminal Origins.
I just want to point out that I also hate how he says Cameo. And he won't stop.
Won't stop, can't stop. Get it.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us, Skate Punk, and everybody else in the chat. If you have any questions, concerns, drop them in there, and we will get to them as best we can. So yeah, VidGeek says actually there are already people online playing Ridge Racer 6, getting all the value out of their purchase.
Oh man, online battle, ranked matches. I'm looking for all of them. No event found, liar. He lied.
Sonic Plies remembers playing Ridge Racer on PS1. Lunch title. Yes, it was a very good lunch game. If you had a lunch break, it was a good way to spend that time. Was playing some Ridge Racer on PS1.
No one playing Ridge Racer online. Why you gotta play with my heart like that?
Can we start calling them lunch titles? I like that. I like that idea.
Alright, so is someone hosting an event? What's the situation? Someone host an event and invite me. How about that? I think
send him an invite. X-Ray Alpha Victor, I'll drop it in the chat again. So, Xav is well known for winning all of the X-Ray Alphas, the X-Ray Alpha events. He is the victor in them.
I'm waiting for that hot Ridge Racer action, folks. Anything? No?
Wow, I want to point out Mick worked you. He's Mick working us hard. He said you guys are hosting the first stream he's ever watched on Twitch.
Really?
So,
well,
congratulations.
Welcome to Twitch.
Achievement unlocked, my friend. In the bottom left-hand corner, you can see, unless you, well, I mean, I guess you're watching this on twitch.tv as opposed to watching it in our post if you're commenting. But in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see that follow button. Shoot us a follow. Shoot Joystick a follow.
Yeah, don't take this as indicative of what we typically stream, because this was a very special and horrible idea by me.
Or if you're having a grand old time, yes, take this as indicative of what we stream. It's always this much fun. Always. It's never a bad stream here on the Joystick Twitch channel.
Oh,
so, yeah.
I love how they call them machines. Like, that's what Ridge Racer's thing is for. What car do you want to select? It's like, no, man, what machine do you want?
Well, if Ridge Racer, if an actual physical Ridge Racer is anything, it is a well-oiled machine.
Oh, man, there are other people in this game right now, too.
Wow, thanks, guys. A lot of people, this is their first Twitch stream. We appreciate it. We appreciate your follows. So, yeah, thank you for joining us in a new part of your life, a new journey, if you will.
I just also want to apologize to anyone who goes to twitch.com on a regular basis and sees us on the homepage playing Ridge Racer 6. They're like, What is happening right now?
Yeah, did
I wanted
step
to see
through a
some
time
hot
portal?
Dota action or some League of Legends.
Yeah,
Whatever else the kids are playing.
Am I in Quantum Leap right now? Is your life Quantum Leap? Yes, you've jumped back into a past version of yourself.
I
And
like to
now
think
you're
of it
watching...
more as sliders, really. This is an alternate universe. You're trying to get home, and you're stuck here watching us play Ridge Racer.
Yeah. Mick worked you. You're welcome. Yeah, PS4 introduced you to all this stuff. It seems to be the case for a lot of people. So, yeah, that's good on them. Good on Sony for incorporating that into...
2, 1. Sorry.
So, playing with Eek Herzog again.
Yeah.
I Herzog.
And Bassinator, who seems like a old pro at this.
Yeah, Perfect Dark Zero isn't the only game you can drop the bass in. You can drop the bass in this. Wow, look at that crazy drifting, dude. You are a drift machine. And this level, as you're drifting around cargo containers, this was actually ripped out of Tokyo Drift, or the movie Tokyo Drift.
Otherwise known as the greatest Fast and Furious film of all time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Tokyo Drift is the best, and we talk. Oh wait, we talk about Tokyo Drift a lot too because this came up last week. That dude is back.
Yeah, that dude's back. He's going to be in the next
Lucas something. I can't remember his full
Fast
name.
and Furious film, which is awesome.
No Bow Wow, unfortunately.
no Bow Wow in his ridiculous Hulk car. But yeah, if you have ever seen Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, you remember that wonderful, wonderful, romantic mountainside drifting scene with Lucas and his Belle, his babe. Yeah, fine film. But thank you for joining us. We'll be talking about Fast and Furious periodically.
Throughout the day.
Yeah, throughout the day. We'll make sure we hit our quota for Fast and Furious references.
So I think that finally means in the lore of Fast and Furious, this is going to be the first movie that is a direct continuation of Tokyo Drift, because Tokyo Drift is the last movie in the lore, if you will.
Yeah,
because all the other ones take place before Tokyo Drift, because there's that one guy who dies in Tokyo Drift, who's in all the other movies. Han dies at the end of Tokyo Drift, and he's in the other movies.
Yeah.
And Han meets Lucas in that movie, so Han's out. They replaced Han with Lucas.
Yeah,
Lucas Black, I think his name is. I don't remember his name in the movie.
If you didn't know about Han buying the farm,
okay, I'm sorry, but that movie came out in like 2007, so.
But the most recent
statute of limitations is over. How am I this behind? Am I awful at racing games? Apparently. This is why I'm not reviewing racing games.
Quite possibly. Your lines are not tight. Let me tell you.
I'm just drifting like a mofo.
So, join us when we collectively watch an MST3K, the new Fast and Furious film, here on the Twitch channel.
We're not going to do that.
We won't do that.
No.
Oh, dude, I love that little Pac-Man mini-map that just popped up. That was awesome.
I know, right? It's adorable.
So, yeah, and also I want to call out Skatepunk, who said, did you know Jack Black used to play Project Gotham Racing 3 and 4 with his fans? No, I did not. That is very awesome of him.
They used to do that a lot when the 360 first launched, like those Game with Fame things.
Yeah. Yeah, they did do that a lot. And now, of course, they have community events and stuff like that.
Do they?
This is, they do those community event nights still, where you can play multiplayer games with
Major Nelson.
With, a whole host of people. But this is the only community event you need to care about. The joystick live stream of Xbox 360.
I see E and Major playing games all the time, so they probably just jump into games randomly. I don't know. I've never actually seen like events. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So they are good about that. Ada Trees, his game with corn. I'm sure that happened at some point. It wasn't haze that you could play with them.
Oh man, hot haze action.
Oh man, I really wish we could stream that music video, but unfortunately that is illegal. So we can't do that.
Twitch would not be too pleased with us.
They would not be pleased with us if we did that. Load up your Yatobs, get into the Yatobs, and go ahead and Google that music video after the stream. You will not be disappointed.
So I'm pretty sure I'm about to get lapped here, by the way.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Soiling the good name of Joystick now.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna meet up with him.
Turn around.
Oh no! I missed him.
Ada Tree, man, this is really barftastic. Hopefully that's not our doing, and you're just not a fan of the game. Minome7 says a friend of his played Team Fortress 2 with Notch once. That's pretty cool.
You can't reverse in this game, really? What? Oh man, you can't reverse. There's no reversing in this game.
I loved hearing the countdown from your audio, though. It's 3, 2,
And then-
1.
Oh man. Well, that was something. I was gonna say fun, but it really wasn't. Let's you know what I want to throw in real quick? We'll just go through it very quickly. The Quake 2 bonus disc.
Okay, yeah, let's hop into that.
It's Quake 2 and it's awesome.
Now I remember that game. It had 0 achievement points, I believe.
It did.
Yeah, you couldn't
fine.
get achievements from it, but it had to have an entry in Xbox Live in the Xbox 360 database. So yeah, but thank you. We raced to the ridge. We successfully reached the ridge, and now we're going to move on to Quake 2, Quake Deuce, the Deuce.
We are going to. You can just not pronounce it or try. To pronounce it. So we have 3 games left after this, or 4 games, I guess. We have Amped, which we'll play for sure.
Yeah, you're looking forward to Amp 3, right?
I love Amped. Amped is an amazing game. So as long as Quake actually loads up here, because it wasn't a second ago. All right, so.
So RP912, what games have we played so far? We've played Hexic HD. We've played Geometry Wars. We have played Cameo. We've played Ridge Racer 6. We've played Project Gotham Racing 3. We've played Condemned Criminal Origins. We've played all the games, dude, and we still have some more games to play, so keep it locked here.
We're playing the hottest Xbox 360 launch game, Quake 2.
Quake 2. The hottest of the hot. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Call the Ghostbusters and the M Patrol.
Boy, okay. I don't even think you're allowed to do that. So this
little
game,
Bobby Brown for you guys.
This came in a bonus disc with Quake 4, which we don't have, which is fine because I didn't really think Quake 4 was very good.
Yeah, we couldn't track that down. We tried though.
We tried to find everything else. Oh man, we're gonna blaze through this real quick. We're gonna go through the Call of Duty demo. Just take a look at that. We're going to maybe I'll hit a ball in Tiger Woods. We'll see how well I do.
He might tee off. I think that's a golfing term.
Oh man, it doesn't even use the analog sticks. I forgot.
You have to use the D-pad?
I have to use the D-pad to navigate the menus.
Wow.
I think the D-pad's in the game.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's... Or we'll find out shortly, I suppose.
Alright. I like turning up the difficulty too. Good on you. Make it the toughest Quake experience possible.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's loading. We gotta load all these hot textures in, all these fullest HD textures.
Yeah. Abdi Johan says D-pad of truth. That is true. It is the D-pad of truth. Many revelations found within that D-pad. Most of them negative. Negative, horrible revelations.
Oh yeah, it totally uses the D-pad. Yeah, it totally uses the analog stick.
So, everybody drop in their favorite Quake 2 mods in here. Sure, go ahead and do it. I don't think I played any Quake 2 mods, but I would like to hear about them. Just remembered that nail gun was so lively, so hype. So yeah, Xav's going to shoot some dudes here. He's going to try and survive the Quake event.
The Great Quake event of 2013.
Yeah, the Great Quake of 2013, which I probably shouldn't joke about because I live in San Francisco and it's very
I live in Los Angeles. It's totally fine.
There you go. It may happen to us before the year's out, so we probably shouldn't make
I
jokes.
fully expect Los Angeles to fall off of this side of this state at some point.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, Snake Plissken's going to get in there and he's going to surf with Peter Fonda on a massive wave in the prison state of Los Angeles. So
They're
yeah,
remaking that game, by the way. That movie, by the way.
I did not know that. Okay, I'm down. Is Kurt Russell still alive?
Yes, Kurt Russell is still alive. He's
Okay.
like 40 years old, dude, or like 50 years old. He was just in that Grindhouse movie that Quentin Tarantino did.
The Tarantino.
Rodriguez joint.
Yeah, I remember not liking that movie because they switched the entire cast like halfway through the movie, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Well, if you watch it on Blu-ray, it actually is its own separate movie.
Oh, okay.
And that movie actually is pretty good if you watch it separately.
No, right, but I mean that specific one. Like in the beginning, it follows like a cast of girls, and then it just gets swapped out for a whole nother one.
They switch it halfway, but you can watch them separately.
Death Proof, A1 Brown says, yes,
Death
thank
Proof
you.
and what was the other one called? I can't remember.
That one was, which one? It was something zombies.
No. You're thinking of something else.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, our brain is kind of busted
Planet
here.
Terror.
with Planetara, there you go. We've been playing Xbox 360 launch games, and our brain is kind of fried at this moment. You're joining us in the twilight years of our stream.
Oh, that dude totally ducked. Oh, all right, that was awesome. Let's move on to something else.
Okay.
We're gonna move on to Call of Duty 2.
All right. So we've quaked. We have been quaked.
We quaked. We saw.
We came. We quaked. We saw. And now we're gonna heed the call. The call to duty. The call of duty.
Yeah, this is just the demo. We couldn't find the actual game, but we wanted to look back at it.
Yeah, absolutely. John Apocalypse says, so this game has 0 gamer score? Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
It has an entry, but 0 gamer score, and it can't get any score. Sonic Ply says he misses Quake 3 Arena. Yes, we all do. But there is a free version, Quake Live, that you can play that is Quake 3 based, and it's very good. I played Quake Live online quite a bit. And yeah, so just go to QuakeLive.com. I think it's still in a browser. It's going to convert to its own actual client, but it's still going to stay free to play here pretty soon. So,
yeah. I think there's also like a Quake Arena style game on XBLA you can download. I think it's basically Quake Live, but on Xbox Live.
Yeah, yeah. Big Geek brought that up, asked that question. Yes, that's exactly what Xav is talking about. So, ooh, what's your name? Lemur says this was easily the best launch game on Xbox 360. Would you agree with that, Xav? Would you say Call of Duty 2 was the best?
I really love this game. This game I thought was fantastic. And it just goes to show, like, Infinity Ward, when they made this, was pretty solid. Made a great game, and then Call of Duty came out. Call of Duty 3 came out as a launch game for PS3, and that game was awful.
Yeah.
And the tables have turned now, because Treyarch, I think, made a much better game in Black Ops 2 than Infinity Ward and a bunch of other studios made for Ghosts. Ghosts, I wasn't a huge fan.
McWorked says, don't forget the Prestige, Xav. You gotta make sure you
Prestige in this demo. This was before before Call of Duty got out of hand. And it was after Call of Duty 4 came out that's where they were like, man, we gotta do these things every day. Oh man, I remember everything about this game too.
The Real Unanimous says, yep, best 360 launch game along with Condemned and PGR 3. Very good company to be in.
And it still looks pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
it doesn't have.
It's still old. It's still pretty old looking, but you know, it's still a solid game.
You say as that dude totally disappeared from the ground. Yeah, this game, it looks good, but it is missing the next-gen donut glaze technology that is present in Perfect Dark Zero, unfortunately. But
very true.
Yeah, very cool though, because I remember still in Call of Duty 2, like you could shoot through wood and hit guys. Like that was pretty awesome. McWorkU says, please throw a smoke grenade. That smoke.
Doing it just for you,
Xav
buddy.
will do it just for you.
Check out that plume. That plume is just coming out.
VidGeek asks, have you guys played Titanfall, and is it as good as they say? Yes and yes.
I played it, I played it at a press event a while back.
Yeah,
I think it was running on PCs. I haven't actually seen it running on Xbox One.
Herberkel says, is Condemned good? I have it on my PC, but never played it. Yes, Condemned is awesome.
Condemned is amazing.
Yeah, you should play that.
Is it on PC? I totally forgot it was on PC. I probably...
Yeah.
I've bought like a Warner Brothers pack. They own Monolith, so maybe it came with that.
Yeah, so Xav is playing some Call of Duty 2 demo now. He's murdering Z Germans, and as people were wont to do in the 40s, and here we are. We're learning a bit about history. So Rommel's forces were the ones in Africa, and that's who he's fighting against. Rommel was the German dude, I think. Yeah, the German general of Africa, the African German general.
Sure.
Sure. We know. We know a lot about history. We are worldly types at Joystick. So.
Oh man, that guy had like an MG42 just like right there. What?
Yeah, David Hayter, who I'm going to assume is the David Hayter, says he remembers how amazed he was at the graphics when he played this game. Yeah, it was very cool. This, I think, Call of Duty 2 is the last game I actually played.
Oh man, they still have this where the guy does the down and out animation. That's something they never got rid of.
Yeah, I actually got 1,000 achievement points in Call of Duty 2. That was tough playing through on veteran, but
yeah, I've played.
I did it nonetheless.
I've gotten 1,000 game. I've gotten all the veteran achievements on pretty much all of them up until Black Ops 2. I think I didn't do it on Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4 Veteran was ridiculous because it has the same problem as always, which is the spawning.
Yeah. I remember that one specific mission when you're at the farmhouse and you had to like fight back waves of dudes. Like I had to spawn right before then, and I had to turn it off. Like I had to duck it down from veteran to normal or whatever, just because I could not beat that part for the life of me. So.
Yeah, the problem that I had the most was that part where you're trying to infiltrate the studio, the TV studio place. Mm-hmm. That part was awful because you have to just rush that room, otherwise you're gonna get messed up real quick.
And a couple of people calling out the most difficult parts of Call of Duty 4. Cleavon Little says it was the Ferris wheel segment. Yes, I remember that. You had to like put down claymores or something.
There's a way to cheese that. I can't remember, but if you look it up on YouTube, there was a way that I cheesed that whole section and got through it pretty easy.
A1 Brown says the epilogue on Veteran was ridiculous.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, that took me a long time to get done.
Yeah, I think that was the Air Force One mission, I believe. The airplane mission. T-Port 171, what games are left to play? Well, we still have AMP 3, which we're going to check out. We still have Tiger Woods. We're guaranteed to hit at least one ball in Tiger Woods. That's the goal. And then what else? Is that the last two?
Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah, so you've joined us near the end here. We're, of course, going to have this whole session archived on the Twitch. We'll probably have it on YouTube. If you're in the chat, if you're watching on twitch.tv, shoot us a follow. Bottom left-hand corner underneath the video embed. Follow us. We do stuff like this all the time. Or if you hate this, we do we do better stuff. All the time.
We promise we do better stuff.
Yeah, we promise. We not only do a better job of streaming and talking to you, we also play better games. So go ahead and shoot us a follow.
I'm gonna say, Dave, the fact that you're still able to speak after 3 hours of doing this is very impressive, and kudos to you, Dave, for holding down the fort while I play video games like an idiot.
Well,
but I'm playing horrible video games, so.
If I'm anything, I'm a professional through and through. I have pants on right now, and I am wearing a nice button-down shirt.
Hoity-toity.
So, yeah,
pants.
I'm acting the part here today. So Baya97, so happy you guys are doing this, having a nice slice of nostalgia pie for lunch while at work right now. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Shoot us a follow if you enjoy our content here, and we're enjoying doing it. We have been enjoying doing it. So yeah. Snowman Jetson, better games than this? Don't think so. Yeah, video gaming peaked at Call of Duty 2. I don't think there's been a better game since. But no, as far as Xbox 360 launch games, it's hard to argue with this. Hard to argue against this being the best launch game.
I don't remember where I'm supposed to go, but I think we're pretty much. Oh, here we go.
Okay. VidGeek says you guys should do this more often. I'd like to see you guys play the Sega Genesis launch titles. Man, if Xav had a hard time finding Quake 4 for Xbox 360, he would have a really tough time tracking down Sega Genesis' launch lineup.
Sure.
But I would love to stream Vector Man, though. That would be awesome. Potato wheelchair, nostalgia pie.
We're not going to see it here, but there basically is Captain Price Sr., who was in the modern Call of Duty games, but still. Oh, he's about to get shot up. I remember that.
Senior Peruse says he still plays Perfect Dark Zero every day.
I'm going to cook this grenade and just run in here. Oh, you can't cook grenades in this game. I forgot. Alright, let's move on.
Alright, we're moving on.
Down on the wire here.
Vector Man is not as good as I remember. I sincerely doubt that. It's a very good game. But yeah, we're getting close to the end here, guys. And Zav's going to pop another game in. Just want to say thanks for joining us here. Thanks for being a part of our lives and letting us be a part of yours. So shoot us a follow, bottom left-hand corner. We do this stuff all the time. Every day, I think we generally stream something. Oh yeah, we haven't done Gun yet either. Pride of PR7 points out, which is yeah, thanks. We're definitely going to do that.
We're going to do Gun in a second here. I'm going to blaze through Tiger Woods very quickly because we still have to do. We've been doing this for 3 hours. I just. Oh my goodness. So thank you to everyone at Joystick.
Yeah, for shouldering the burden of our of our
nonsense.
absence. Yeah.
So we're gonna do Tiger Woods. I just want to see what it looks like real quick. Then we're gonna do Gun, Amped, and let's close it off with Too Human.
Okay. By a 97 Dave, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Yeah, no problem, buddy. You're good company. Thank you for keeping us in check during this crazy pandemonium.
I love this title
Xbox
screen
360
says
launch games.
title screen of Tiger Woods says exclusive licenses, which they no longer own.
Yeah, no more. If you're unaware, EA and Tiger Woods have parted ways. The divorce papers have been signed, and he's gone. They're no longer together. So, what will
Someone
we do?
says, "Ooh, Dave Matthews Band."
Yeah, what hope do we have if Hollywood's power couple, EA and Tiger Woods, can't last? What hope do the rest of us have?
Oh, this is. I don't think is using. How is this? Oh, you have to use the. Wait, how do you hit this ball? I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh, you have to use the left analog stick to swing. I don't like that at all.
It's going right, but still should be in the fairway.
Yeah, Tiger Woods. Where's the
Now, the one thing I always hated about Tiger Woods, and I still hate about Tiger Woods,
the game or the person?
the game.
All right.
I try not to judge the person, you know. You got to hear both sides, really. The thing I dislike about Tiger Woods is it's very much presented to be a simulation golf game, but you can control the spin of the ball mid-air, and I think that's really annoying.
Really? Can you?
Yeah. So like you tap A or something and like move the stick, and you can spin the ball in the air. And one of the things I really like.
Shot. That was amazing.
So I really like Lynx. Was probably my favorite golf game.
Oh, that was a Microsoft joint. Yeah.
Yeah, that was 2004, I think, original Xbox. That game was really great. And what was the Sony series? Their golf
Hot
series
Shots?
is really good too. Hot Shots, yeah.
But that's not simulation.
No, but both of those games you had to set up how your ball was going to spin before you actually hit it. So
Tiger's super pumped about bogeying on that hole. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. All right, we're moving on.
All right.
Tiger Woods looks terrible.
You saw Tiger Woods. You saw him.
You saw it. You saw it happen, folks. And now we're moving on to what did I say we're gonna play? Gun.
Gun.
Yeah, Gun.
Annie, get your gun, because we're going to load it with hot gaming action, gaming bullets. Full HD gaming bullets shot directly into your eyeballs.
Alright. Let me throw it in.
Gun, the game, not the thing. We're not playing with guns, because that would be irresponsible. Building gun forts out of guns. That is not us. If we're anything, we're responsible, safe people. Gaming bullets. That's 3 hours in right there. Yes, we are 3 hours into.
We're 3 hours in. We're 3 hours deep into this, and now we're gonna play Gun.
Yeah.
Just the way God intended. Oh man, this is ridiculous. This is about as long as we did the PS3 one as well. I think.
I think this is longer, maybe.
PS3 one was, I think, it was like just under 3 hours, maybe.
Okay.
We're blazing through Gun. I'm gonna like shoot 2 people, and we're gonna get out.
All right. Gun in, gun out. We were so enamored and so like hypnotized by the full HD graphics of NBA 07. I feel like it didn't seem so long. Wow, look at that stretched menu. Yeah, I feel like this game was
300 years later.
Like
Without context, this game just blew my mind. 300 years later, like what? What did I miss? I'm skipping all this story. Here we go. Go to Ned. There's an objective.
Find Ned. Get to Ned. Get to him.
Yeah, Gun. Look how awful this game looks. I remember finishing this game.
Damn.
I completed it because I actually enjoyed it when it came out. The stuff on when you're riding horseback and like shooting dudes, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. Desolation Zero does point out 3 hours and 3 cans of Mountain Dew. I'm averaging 1 can per hour. I don't know what calorie count that is. But yeah. So Red Dead before Red Dead. Yes, Lemur. This was Red Dead before Red Dead. T-Port 171, kind of like a bad Red Dead game. Possibly.
Gun.
I've never played Gun, but I can see you've got a bottle of whiskey. I'm going to assume that represents your health. You've got 6 bullets in the chamber, 6-shooter, the classic cowboy weapon. But I don't know what that meter next to it is. Yes, Adatree, no bathroom breaks for me. I'm full up of green liquid that I will expel from my body
All right,
as soon
this
as I
needs to
possibly
stop. You need to stop speaking right now. Oh, you got a knife and everything? Look at this. This is next gen. Oh, you could jump 2 feet off the air?
can. SA91387. How does this compare to the original Xbox version? No idea.
Oh, I'm going to quick draw on these birds like nobody's business.
Yeah, Potato Wheelchair Lynx was the best. Love that game. Special Z232. The meter is your reload speed. Cool. Look at that brilliantly rendered 6-shooter. Look at that thing. It's just like so much depth to that object. So yeah, we're
I'm
playing
getting
gun.
rifle kill combos on quails. Like who needs more than this?
You get them birds, boy. You get them good.
Is this what I imagine Duck Dynasty is like? I've never actually seen it, but I'm gonna assume that's it. Oh, there's first person mode.
Yeah,
A
it's,
shotgun.
It is Duck Dynasty with just less beard, pretty much right now.
Oh well, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. You can't be a real mountain man unless you've got a glorious, beautiful beard, beautiful hair.
This was, although this looks exactly like John Marston and Red Dead Redemption, or Red Dead Revolver, it has absolutely nothing to do with that franchise. And this was Activision and Neversoft, I think, made this game.
Yeah, it's Neversoft. A1 Brown says this game actually did a lot of things that Red Dead came on to do. Naturally,
Oh, look at that! That bird! That bird just died in Jesus pose, like
NBA Elite.
like NBA Elite.
Yeah, so this was really a groundbreaking game. Wow, look at that bird. Look at that thing.
He's
Jeez.
dead. So I feel like people might want to see more of this, but we should probably wrap this up so we can get to the creme de la creme, which is going to be Too Human. We're going to end with, but I want to play Amped first.
All right, getting on some Amped. Lemur points out that quails don't fly like that. This is true. Neither do Qualls. DJ Qualls, the famous actor, he cannot fly.
Cannot fly like that.
He cannot fly, period. Desolation Zero says, needs a jerk dog laughing at you for missing to be a true Duck Hunt sequel. This is true. Lack of dogs. Don't worry, 2 humans are coming. But first, we got to get amped. We got to get pumped for some Amp 3. And Zav's popping that into his Xbox now, while this Master Chief just kind of worries about us and wonders what choices we made in life. So
Amp 3 is going to be the last 360 launch game, and then we're going to close off the show with a little Too Human.
Yep.
If you want to play Too Human, I think it's 4-player co-op, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So Amp 3, I absolutely adore.
Okay. Now, what do you appreciate most about it?
This cutscenes. We're playing Amp 3, and that's the best part of this game.
Right. Now, forgive me, but I'm not sure what kind of game it is. I want to say it's like...
It's a snowboarding game.
Oh, it's a snowboarding game.
It's like,
okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, Jordan. Gun did not last very long. It was... we got to move this along. 3 hours in. We have to do some work.
Yeah, we have to do some work. I don't feel like getting in trouble
Yeah,
for
I don't want to
playing
get fired.
more Gun than we really need to.
Your guy's name is Ah! That's
Yeah.
basically him screaming Ah every second that he's racing down this mountain.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
This is scary stuff. Triple Black Diamond.
Look at this stuff. It's just ridiculous. This game is amazing. I love everything about this game. Hopefully we see some good... Oh, here we go. The later cutscenes are really amazing.
Yeah, I'm just kind of going to let it breathe. I'm just going to let it do its thing. J-Dog, Hunter, Sebastian, Wiener Boy. Your win. Oh, man. Wiener Boy. Kid just loves those Frankfurters, man. Can't get enough of them.
Oh man, and Guided by the Light kicks off. How do you not love this game?
Oh man, look at that next gen powder. Gotta carve that powder, bro. Gotta carve it.
I don't know, dude. Sounds kind of sketchy.
Yeah, the Indie Build I think shut down not too long after this game launched. I think Microsoft bought the. Didn't Microsoft own the Amped series and then 2K bought it, or bought two Indie Builds? Because I remember the Amped 1 and 2 being Xbox exclusives, and they had the same sort of like Xbox exclusive packaging as their NBA game they made for like a hot second. And
Yeah.
man, what was that other game they made? Lynx. They made a Lynx for Xbox. You mentioned that.
Yeah. Also, you should know that Sebastian is the Zen master of the group. Oh, get it? Hightail it down the hill, you're a bunny.
Yeah, man. I'm not beyond the pun. I work in joystick.
Sick front flip to nose lean. Sick. Yeah, so this actually looks pretty cool. Like, I could play this.
It still looks really solid, actually.
Yeah. I think my favorite, well, one of my favorite snowboarding games, you know, I'm a 1080 guy, I like 1080, but there was a PS2 game that was very early on in the cycle. It was an X Games snowboarding game, and that was awesome because you could actually, like, there was a little town you can move around in, so you could like grind rails and kind of do that stuff. You know, you grinded a tree there, which is pretty badass.
Yeah.
So that was a good one, but yeah, not many snowboarding games. I didn't play the new SSX.
I didn't like it too much, actually. It was a little too self-serious for my liking.
Okay.
I mean, this game was awesome because it was super goofy.
Souls the SCI says Cool Borders 2001 was the best, no contest. Yes, that game was super good. And yes, Aaron Meyer, that dude did have porn stash going on pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have the Tom Selleck. Gotta rock
You
the
gotta
Selleck.
do it. You gotta rock that Selleck.
So you're apparently heading into Poison Country or Pirates Domain. Those little signs on the trees. Oh man, a camera switch. Nice.
Next gen camera switching.
Next gen cameras. Wow, and then just this lady apparently. Yeah, sorry, I would have had a better shout out for you, Solaz Diazio, but I can't pronounce your name. It's weird.
So this is like
Let's see.
this is the gimmick of all the like every segment or every chapter had sort of like a gimmick. So this one, you're working for this chick right now. This lady is giving you missions, and it's like she's doing her cutscenes are all scrapbooks.
Yeah.
And then there are other things that are like puppets and sock puppets and stuff, and
Okay.
for like other dudes and ladies that you're doing missions for. It's messed up. Oh, and this is like
Me and
an
the
evil
boys.
dude who's trying to. There's an evil dude who's trying to stop you from being totally rad.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty awesome.
Sounds about right. Like it seems like he would try and shut down, you know, the rec center
Yeah.
or
There's a real
or
problem
whatever.
with ratitude.
Yeah, whatever those teenagers are up to, he doesn't like it. Cop 62 said she looked like a sim. Yes, that lady did look like
Kind of did look like a sim, yeah.
she spoke Simlish.
This story isn't about me.
So then you create your character. It does the whole Saints Row thing where your character is hidden. The face of your character is hidden for a moment. That way
Right.
you can create your character. So you can make a racer. You can make a female or male racer. Mm-hmm. And you unlock a bunch of stuff like clothing and other gear. You could set your awesomeness level if you have unlocks and stuff for that stuff. You can just dress up like the Pink Bunny the whole time if you want, which I'm probably
okay.
just do. And let's just do that. We'll do like one more quick thing, and then we're gonna play 2 Human. If everyone wants to play 2 Human, actually, let me drop my gamer tag.
Yeah, it's X-Ray Alpha Victor. Feel free to shoot him an invite, message, whatever. Just keep it PG, keep it Pixar.
Yeah, let's do it.
If it's not dialogue and Finding Nemo, then we basically don't want to hear it.
All of this is
Let's
true.
see. Aaron Meyer, we should stream some original Saints Row. Protect the Pimp was the best game mode ever.
I don't really remember the original Saints Row all that much.
Yeah,
that was a long
I
time
didn't
ago.
know.
I do remember liking it when it came out. It was a really different kind of game because obviously when that came out, people were still waiting for a Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Vincendi says, looks like the creepy bunny from Silent Hill. Yeah, I can see it. Silent Hill 3.
Oh my god, it's giving me a tutorial on how to use a map. Oh man. And it's,
well, you know,
it's like a horrible video too. It's not even like I'm not looking at the actual map. I'm looking at a video.
Before Xbox 360, interactive maps didn't exist.
I know.
They didn't have the rendering power to make those happen. So.
Now you can watch that tutorial on your second screen device.
Oh, second screen. It's right up there with Levolution and Drive the Car.
Levolution. I thought we were not going to talk about Levolution anymore.
We can't escape it, man. We just can't.
Oh my god.
Our lives are just too levoluted now.
And I feel levoluted just hearing about it. All right, Amped. We need to
gotta level out your attitude. Level your tude, bro. Yeah, so awesome tutorial.
Oh my
Colored
god.
circles show the location of snowbox challenges. These are optional.
It's showing me how to press A on stuff. Oh god.
We probably should just go right to 2 human because this is just.
This is boring.
This is
yeah,
very
this
boring.
Is you lost me, Amped. I'm sorry. You're giving me a tutorial on how to snowboard, and I just finished snowboarding, so
Yeah,
I don't think it's
just.
all right. I don't think it's necessary for us to do that. All right, let me go grab 2 human. I have it in a lock case somewhere, so I can never touch it. Give me 1 second.
Okay, so now you've joined us for our exciting conclusion to today's launch stream festivities. So we've streamed quite a few games, and I'm going to go ahead and drop those into the chat so you guys know what we've played. And if you want to watch the archive of this stream, then you can go ahead and go through those games and see them. We've been doing this for about, over 3 hours now. Xav and I are pretty much like the Spartan here. We are just getting ready to cry over a cup of coffee when this is over, trying to assess our life choices and wonder why we decided to embark on such a journey as this. We appreciate you embarking on this journey with us too. We will take many more journeys through games, good and bad, on our Joystick Twitch channel here. So go ahead and shoot a follow over on the left-hand side under the video. And now we're getting ready to step into the mind of Dennis Dyack and play Silicon Knights 2 Human. This is going to be glorious. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be Tuesday. So let's have a good Tuesday. Let's set our Tuesday off right. A1 Brown 2 Human prequel to Almost Human, the hit Fox TV show starring Carl Urban. Yes, this is a prequel to Almost Human. So if you're not caught up on the latest episode, you might want to do that at a different time. Not right now. Don't leave us. Don't ever leave us. We can't take it. We can't live without you. Ada Tree, Beyond 2 Human Souls. Yes. Put his name on something and it'll sell like hotcakes. Yes. Dennis Dyack is. He moves copies. He moves copies of games. So 2 Human. What do I know about 2 Human? It's got Norse mythology. It's got co-op. Oh, if you want to play with Xav, he dropped his gamer tag in the chat a second ago. I'll drop it again. X-Ray Alpha Victor. Find him on your Xbox gaming device presented by Microsoft and Doritos, and we will get you in there, play some co-op. Don't know how long he'll play. How long can he stand to play? I don't know. These are great questions, and we're going to answer them together. So let's hold hands and let's cross the precipice into 2 Human land, 2 Humania. Cadet Smiley, was this ever a Uwe Boll movie? I do not believe so. This Mad Hatter, Uwe Boll and his Nazi gold. Cash for Nazi gold. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Sir Peruse, I want to be 2 Human.
We're in 2 Human search mode right now.
Oh, it's like subconsciously Xav hit it somewhere.
I hit it somewhere. Well, you know, because I had my PS4 show up and I basically burned everything else that I owned. So
yeah,
just give me 1 second. It's right here.
Naturally, what you do with a new generation of consoles is you burn the old generation. Sir Perusa, you want to be 2 Human? You're only partially human right now? Well, you're mostly water, actually. But yeah, we are all only partially human. Reckless says, tell Richard Mitchell hi for me. I used to write for a small game blog and reported one of my articles. Talked to him once, seemed like a nice guy. He is a nice guy. He's that rare combination of handsome and pleasant to talk to. So good for him. He won the genetic lottery, apparently. Let's see. This Mad Hatter, search the sticky bin at Walmart. It's two lost human. Yes, T-Port. Yeah. So, Chi Ben 3. Thank you, Ben. I love you too. With all my heart. I miss you. I miss being near you.
Well, the gods have smiled upon us because 2 Human is now loading up.
It is now loading. So we're getting into the exciting conclusion to our Xbox 360 launch memory stream. We appreciate you guys sticking with us and hanging out. And we are all going to be a bit too human together. And yes, we are sorry. And
That's kind of mean. I actually like 2 Human. I'm not going to put that there. I mean, it doesn't hold up at all. This game does not hold up. 1 iota.
John Apocalypse, what's worse, 2 Human or X-Men Destiny? Probably X-Men Destiny.
Oh, X-Men way worse.
This Mad Hatter said he tried to trade in his copy of 2 Human at EB Games and they slapped him. Yeah, that's part
that sounds
of the
about
training
right.
video.
That sounds about right. The good thing, and maybe a horrible thing, is I recently streamed this just for giggles, and so we don't have to wade through any of the menu stuff, and we could just get right into some hot 2 Human action.
Oh, okay. Jem Jr., speaking of Destiny, who's getting Destiny? Everybody on the planet Earth, I would imagine. That game looks pretty cool.
It looks like it has a lot of potential. I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to see how that stuff shakes out because they have a lot of big ideas about the online stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to what they could do. I mean, it's Bungie. They obviously have a lot of support behind them. Let's go online multiplayer. See who's playing this.
Wow, I love that Robo tree at the beginning too. By the way.
Yeah, man, it's cyberpunk / what is this? Greek mythology, I guess.
I thought it was like Norse. Was it
Or
Norse?
yeah, it's Norse gods. Yeah.
Yeah. Serper is the
There's
sequel
a
to be
dude
called
playing.
2
He's
Human.
level 50. So like, how can I not join him?
Oh heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, someone's joining my 2 Human game. Oh my god, my prayers
in the
have
year
been answered.
2013.
That was like when we were setting up the stream for PS3. I randomly put in Ridge Racer 7, and there was a guy just waiting in a lobby, just waiting to see if anyone would show up, and he seemed super pumped.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
This Mad Hatter says Omicron Persei 8. Yes, this is the planet from Futurama.
Where's my co-op partner? I don't see no co-op people.
Derp 707 can't believe someone is playing. Yes, we can't believe that either.
And his gamertag didn't note that he, at least it doesn't look like he used to work for Silicon Knights, so. Legit fan.
If I recall correctly, I think one of the interesting things about this game was the control scheme. Doesn't it just like use analog sticks or something?
Yeah, you control your swinging. Oh, he booted me. He's like, nah, man, I can't have anyone messing up my 2 Human game.
Who's this noob trying to play 2 Human?
Sorry, man, these are only for level 50 commandos and higher. You're clearly not a level 50 commando. Is anyone playing this game online?
Yeah, if anybody wants to play with Xav, he's X-Ray Alpha Victor. We dropped the
Is anyone
gamer
want to
tag
play
there.
2 with me, please?
Anybody want to suffer
Oh
with
god,
us?
the worst. I'm gonna jump into my single player. Let's see.
All right.
2 Human, man.
I can't believe you played 2 Human for 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was when I streamed it before.
Wow.
I actually turned on. I went to my other account and played with my original account. My character was like level 60 or something, and I didn't know a thing. I didn't know how to do anything. I had already beat the game, and like you can replay it again and again, I guess, and the enemies get tougher. Yeah. But yeah, no.
Derp 707. I don't think more than 100 people own this game. Dennis Dyack owns at least 100 copies himself.
That's unfair.
He just went around to all the Babbages in Canada and tried to buy it.
Well, this game is actually not for sale anywhere anymore because they had to pull it.
Oh, okay.
Because Epic won the lawsuit against Silicon Knights, and part of the decision the court made was that all copies had to be recalled. So any store that had a copy of this, it had to be recalled, and the Xbox Live Marketplace no longer sells it. So.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't think you have to worry about, like, Cliff Blazinski showing up to your house to grab your copy or anything, although he doesn't work there anymore, so.
Yeah. A couple people in the chat say they owned it, or they do own it, or they have a friend who owns it, which is cool, I guess.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Sweet. I'll put it in my scrapbook. My 2 human
A1
scrapbook.
Brown, A1 Brown just didn't want to believe it was bad because of Eternal Darkness, and Eternal Darkness was a really good game from Silicon Knights.
Hey, Silicon
but I have a
Knights knows
feeling
how to
that
make games, man. I really liked Metal Gear Twin Snakes. I thought was a good game.
yeah. But of course they can't take all the credit for that because a lot of the groundwork was already laid. But
By
Eternal
who?
Darkness is good.
Are you
It was
sure?
Really good.
I don't think so. I think it was just them that made that. Aren't they
Just
in
them.
charge of the Metal Gear universe? I'm kidding, Internet.
Sporksan says he's booting the game up right now and sending a
dude.
request.
You're a champ. My character's like level 6 though, so I won't be able to keep up with that hot 2 human action. Oh man, look
This
at
is
these
going to be
textures.
too human.
Twoest of humans. Actually, I need to update Twitch. Oh, I did update Twitch. So. Oh, I can't wait to see the Valkyrie come down and save us, because that was the best part of this game. You know, when you die, it shows that like 20-minute long animation where you can go and make a sandwich because
No, I did not know that.
it's. Oh, you haven't played this game.
No, I've never ever played this game. And I
Are you
think I made
familiar
a good
with
choice.
video games?
I just like, man, it's combat. Like, I like how you can just quickly dart to a guy. Like, you're not running around slowly trying to get 2 encounters. But man, that combo just looks so tired. Like, I'm sick and tired of saying it 5 seconds into the game.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I still haven't unlocked all the sweetest combos in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if I were to load up my level 68, it would look something like this. It's not much changes. I'm shooting my own team, by the way. By accident.
Afro Monkey 1 more like Toot Human.
Sure.
I guess is that a fart joke?
I guess so. I'll allow it.
Also, I love that guy's just like turning his back to that monster that was just like wailing on him. AI.
I'm mad at you. I'm not looking at you. I
John
was promised a
Apocalypse.
2 human invite, and I'm sitting here waiting.
Yeah. Way to promise and not deliver. John Apocalypse says, "How are you moving the camera?"
Oh, you're
are
not.
you? You're not.
You're not. Come
You
on.
can't control the camera.
Don't go crazy. You can't control the camera. And there are some really bad quick cuts in this game sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Set up a kill zone. Oh,
The Hellgast are coming.
the Hellgast are coming.
So what is the premise of this game? You're just like some super roided out like genetic freak monster guy who just runs around and kills stuff with a hammer?
No, I
Like-
mean, like, you are, I think your name is, like, Balthar or Bathar or something. Anyway, these, like, creatures, these legendary creatures that everyone thought didn't exist have appeared, and you are now investigating their arrival. And they're like some, like, oh, we're, these things totally are in our mythology, but don't worry, they never actually existed. Oh my god, I got an achievement for 2 human. It's never leaving my profile now.
Desolation Zero. It's how you deal with evil mythological beings. Just stop believing in them.
Yep.
Yes, that's how you do it. But sometimes it's tough. Like the flying spaghetti monster. I don't think I can ever not believe in that. So that being will exist forever. Potato Wheelchair just said Dolph Lundgren for some reason. I'm cool with that.
Alright,
cool
I'll
with
allow
that.
it. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I like how this guy's just standing here, not doing nothing. Like, yeah, you be stealthy, buddy.
John
I need to go
Drinkwater, are you giving away the disc in a competition?
Oh, you
yes.
guys want this? I can give away all of this stuff if you want.
And the winner of the competition is a trash can.
Whoever
So-
wins, we lose. It's like that AVP movie.
Yeah, it's like Aliens vs Predator. Yes, Desolation Zero Flying Spaghetti Monster is real. His noodly appendage touches us all.
Oh.
Potato Wheelchair says your character's name is Dolph Lundgren.
You
I'm down with that.
can change the closeness of the camera if you want to make it like super close up
Oh, okay.
on this dude for some reason. But hey, that looks terrible, so let's not do
I
that.
love how the game is just screaming skill points at you. It's like
Skill points!
You got them. Skill points.
Let's get all these hot skill points. There we go.
Yeah, let's see this deep progression tree going on here.
Yeah. So when I interviewed Dennis Dyack, I interviewed him like the week after this game came out, or the week this game came out for Joystick, back when it was 360 Fanboy. And I asked him, like, one of the things I asked him, I don't know if it was actually in the interview or later, I asked him what his favorite class was, and he's like, he said that his favorite class wasn't even in the game, it was going to be DLC. And then the DLC never came out because of all the lawsuit stuff. So we have yet to see the best parts of 2 Human, apparently.
They're just existing in Dennis Diak's brain.
Yeah, or some server somewhere. I guess they have to shut all that stuff down. Oh, I'm tearing this dude up.
Beat up that robot. Beat that robot down. It is a grinding beast.
Is that what it's actually called?
Yeah, it's called the Grinding Beast, which is actually a pretty apt way to summarize this game, I think.
Grinding beast.
It is a grinding beast.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Oh, here you go. This Mad Hatter, is it hard interviewing someone about their failures while still trying to support them? I mean, our interview isn't so much supporting them.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, you know, we like the journalism, but...
Hey, I mean, you look at this game now and you're like, it looks terrible. At the time, there were a lot of people who actually really thought this game was pretty solid. And I know Richard on staff really likes it. I actually remember liking it a lot. It doesn't hold up at all. I think this game is pretty bad now, but...
Yeah.
At the time, I thought it was okay. I mean, it's sort of the point of this launch stream was to illustrate how far we've come.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Haze on PS3 and then look at Uncharted 3, I mean, it's amazing that runs on the same hardware.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely a matter of, you know, look at, you know, Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I mean, the engine is obviously still the same, but they've made advancements in things like lighting. Oh, yeah. You're about to see it because I died.
So context, I think, is very important, and that's what this really is. Like, this is giving us context for, you know, where we've been, where we're going, and you know, as I've said before, it's important context because it shows us that a launch console state, the state of its games, is not necessarily indicative of where it's going to go. So, yeah, this Mad Hatter, do you address the crappiness of a bad game? Do they break down in a slobbering snot cry when you criticize their work?
I do. Those videos are still available, and I did tell him that I really enjoyed the game during that interview, but I did tell him that I thought this Valkyrie thing was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
And I asked him, like, what was the decision behind that? Like, why would you do something like that? Because you just saw it. That animation, every time you die, you see that animation, and it's a good 20 seconds of you waiting for this thing to come down, pick your dead body up, go up into the sky, and then you just reload. Mm-hmm. Like, look, it's happening right now for some of my AI buddies.
Yeah. And that's really like the biggest, most upsetting thing because, I mean, all I want to do is just get back to this combat, you know? So, like, why you gotta stop?
Yeah, why? Why you gotta ruin it? Why you gotta ruin
all I want to do
stuff?
is just get so much of this 2 Human in me, and, like, you're just making that impossible.
Yeah. All right, fair point. It is not great right now, but no. I mean, we talked about it. I mean, this was sort of at that time. There was sort of a battle going on with NeoGAF and all this other stuff. So it was actually pretty rare to get an interview during such a situation that was happening. Typically, guys, to his credit, typically people in the industry will sort of shy away from doing interviews if that stuff's happening like that.
Right.
And Dennis has never done that with me or with anyone else. I mean, like, he has been on Weekend Confirmed and talked about stuff, or One Up Yours and talked about his crazy ideas for the industry, and some of them are not so crazy. Some of them we're seeing today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's... obviously, you don't work on a game for a real long time, and if you're passionate about it, if you're not working on something that you're being forced to work on, you know, typically these people... You know, they were happy to work on this game because they believed in the product. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you do get situations where people are sort of wearing blinders and they don't see the mistakes because they're so they just have a passion for exactly the idea of what the game should be to them.
Yeah.
So,
and I think it's very important to take a step back and kind of assess what you're doing because like, I mean, it is. I can imagine for a developer, I mean, obviously I'm not a developer, but, you know, you can't see the forest for the trees. You know, you get to that certain point where, like you said, you kind of have the blinders on. So, but as far as, like, interviewing people, like, I mean, you know, questions are questions, man. Like, you got to ask them. Like, I ask people horrible questions all the time, and they, like, you know, they
right. I mean, like,
they suffer it, but like that's our job, is like to ask things that we think, get answers, questions that we think are important, or that you, more importantly, think are important.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly have people in the industry that I'm friends with that are in the development side, and people who are in the PR side, and you do get situations where, like, I'm sorry, but the product that I have to review that you happen to be a part of is not good.
Right.
And that's just me doing my job, they're doing their job, and like, I've had situations where people got pretty mad at me who, try to take the fact that we were friendly for granted.
Yeah.
But then that is of no concern to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like mess with my job or my career for what? Like, it's just like, it's like the same thing where people are like, "Oh, you got paid to write this review." It's like, yeah, I'm gonna ruin my career to get one payout for like one game or something.
Well, technically, you did get paid for the review because you have a job and you get a paycheck.
Right.
But yeah,
like this idea that
next gen boulder throwing. Holy crap!
I know. Right? This idea that like we're getting, I got paid so much or like Microsoft paid you to give Sony games a bad review or something. Like, we've heard that a lot lately. It's just like, come on. Like, I don't know anyone who actually legitimately believes that that's a thing. I've never seen it. I know that there are people who are adamant that they think that happens, and maybe some stuff does happen that's weird for some outlets, but like for the outlets that I know and the people that I trust, I've never seen it happen. So I mean, like, people should just pick the outlets that they really trust. Before I started working in this industry, I would read anything that like Jeff Gerstmann would write, or Ryan Davis, rest in peace. But like, you have to, Jeff Green and Sean Elliott, those guys, like, you have to pick people who have similar interests that you do and that you trust their opinion on, because then ultimately you're looking for a recommendation, really, is what it is.
Well, I only read Joystick because it's the only thing that exists in my life, and that should be the same for you.
It didn't exist before 2005, and that's why I brought it up. For 2004, I think it started, right?
Yeah. No, I think it was 05, but yeah, that's all you need. Don't ever stray from Joystick. Bad things will happen.
Yes.
Don't ever read other pages on the internet. But yeah, so some people asking what we're playing. This is Too Human, and this is a game from Silicon Knights. It is not an Xbox 360 launch game, but like our PS3 stream when we played Haze, we felt that we should totally play this crappy game. Oh, thank you very much, Joystick Forever from oh, is that DJ Order? Yeah, thanks, man.
LA local,
appreciate
DJ
it.
Order.
Yeah, LA local. Friend of the
getting
site.
an invite. All right, I'm gonna do this co-op Too Human hot action.
All right,
and then
excellent.
we're gonna wrap up the stream because I just got an invite, and how can I say no to a Too Human invite, guys?
Yeah, absolutely. So we want to thank you guys for joining us on our stream. We're nearing an end here, and what better game to cap off these hours?
So guess what? We are no longer featured on Twitch's homepage. They're like, Too Human. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they have an anti-Too Human algorithm
going
built
too far,
into
guys.
the website. Yeah. So Too Human. We're going to play with Sporkson here.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And he is a level 1, quite a noob. Man, your ping is rough doing this stream right now.
I got my upload is being just worked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at these load times. Dave, I want to thank you for doing such a good job on this stream, which is inching in on 4 hours here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't lose
Lord.
my sanity at any time during this stream, which is surprising because I did during the PS3 stream.
The PS3 stream, you kind of lost it. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna get to a couple of enemies. We'll kill a couple things, and we'll thank everyone for joining us. And we'll get back to our work day.
Yeah.
And where we will profusely apologize to the rest of the Joystick staff for doing this all day rather than doing other things that are much more important.
The Mad Hatter, thanks for a really good answer to my question, guys. Awesome feed. Thank you. Feel free to follow us. We do tons of stream stuff. Tport171, thank you guys for the good work. Appreciate it. Thank you. Afro Monkey 1, super good time. Thanks a ton. Yeah, thank you. I hope you guys had some fun watching us play games. I guess you can call them video games today. John Apocalypse, what's more important than playing Too Human? Supporting our staff, our coworkers. with content for the website we all run. That
Yeah,
would be good.
they're probably super bummed out that this is what we're doing right now. So
Yeah.
guess what? So am I. I'm super bummed out. This is what's happening right now.
The Cape Cod Shark never was an Xbox fan, but happy that you guys are showcasing games from the past today. Thank you. We also did the same thing with PS3 launch games last week, and you can find the archive on our Twitch channel. It's also on YouTube, broken up into better chunks, more digestible chunks, as opposed to one giant long video. Yeah, so...
And for sure, watch out for Xbox One streams, which will definitely hit at some point.
Yeah, and a bunch of the guys on staff have already been streaming PS4 stuff, so that's awesome. And yeah, we're just crazy streamers, just crazy kids with crazy ideas and streams that we do. So yeah, thank you for joining us, and shoot us a follow as the Brain Hammer, as Xav and Sportson take down this Brain Hammer, which looks like a ghost right now.
That hot camera can't handle it.
Yeah. Thank God you got that co-op partner with that rocket launcher. So is the brain inside the hammer?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with yes.
Maybe you got to target the hammer. You got to target the hammer, man.
I don't know, but it's not letting me target anything right now.
Ada Tree says, "Oh man, dismantling these mechs was so tedious." Yes, it looks it. It looks it right now.
There we go. So this was awful. And great at the same time.
Yeah, we learned a lot about ourselves.
We learned to laugh, to love.
Yep.
To do other stuff. I don't know.
We grew together, and we appreciate you guys joining us. Thank you. Hopefully you got
something out of this.
Yeah, you got something. Something.
Oh
out of it.
man. So all week on joystick.com we're gonna have great games, great game coverage for the Xbox One specifically. We have more reviews coming up. Right now we have reviews for Killer Instinct. You can read that on Joystick. Dead Rising 3, Loco Cycle, and there's still a lot of reviews and other coverage to come. Thank you everyone so much for watching. This was a really silly idea that we continued on from last week. And Dave, thank you for holding down the fort.
Yeah, well, thank you for shouldering most of the burden, and that you had to actually play these games, but, you know.
Yes, well, we do it for the people, and the people demanded it. No, they didn't, actually. No one asked for me to do this, but I thought it would be hilarious if we tried to do this. But
yeah.
We had some fun, and I really appreciate people jumping in online and playing the games with us, and we will see you very shortly, I guess, with some Xbox One coverage and Xbox One streams. So please subscribe to our Twitch channel here at twitch.tv/joystick. And also bookmark joystick.com. That's with joystick with a Q. joystiq.com. And the archive for this will be on Twitch and also on our YouTube channel later on today. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Dave, again, thank you very much. And we'll see you very shortly with new streams for actual launch games for the current generation, which is the Xbox One, PS4.
Yeah, relevant games.
Relevant games. And some Wii U stuff. We should probably... I would love to see someone on staff stream Super Mario Brothers World 3D.
Yeah.
Is that what?
That three-dimensional world. Our review for that actually went live earlier today, so you can read that on the Joystick. And I hear that game is super good. So
yes, review went up today on Joystick, and it is solid. So thank you everyone for joining us. We're gonna get out of here so we can do some work, so the rest of our staff doesn't kill us. But we appreciate it. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks a lot.
Joystick stream. Thank you.